Okay, so I'm going to speedrun Link's Awakening here, and I'm going to explain what's going on. The very first minute or so is going to be pretty standard gameplay. Just, oh, here's our opening cutscene. I don't know why Link would be like, oh, Zelda, is that you? Seeing as how Marin doesn't really look like Zelda much at all. Or maybe she's supposed to. I haven't really looked at her official character art and exactly lined it up with every Zelda ever. So now we're simply going to just go to the beach and get ourselves a sword, but not before stopping in the library. Once we get the sword, we're going to do a save and quit, and the way save and quitting works, we'll come out of the library. So that saves us a little bit of walking. Wow, I can't believe I did that. That's stupid. I'm just reverse damage boosting off of everything. I've heard that it's possible to skip this cutscene by getting past the owl before it starts talking and grabbing the sword. I don't actually know how that works though. I hope to be able to save some time if I ever figure that out. Okay, and save and quit as soon as he slashes. Pressing the start button on this thing is really awkward. But anyway, now that we've save and quit, we're going to go and we're going to kill exactly 4 enemies. We actually have to be careful not to knock any in the pit here because while they'll respawn, it won't count as a kill. So there's 4 kills and 2 rupees because we're going to be grinding for hours on end. Anyway, now we just go up here and we press left and walk sideways into the doghouse, which sends us into a horrible glitchy hell. The glitch map data that loads varies based on the number of enemies you've killed since you've loaded your save file, which is why I had to go kill 2 enemies. I wasn't just randomly being doofy and grinding. I have a very specific route I'm walking through here. Okay, and then we go here and we have the Rock's Feather without ever going in the Tail Cave. So now that we have that, we go ahead and we get into our menu and we equip that. We head up here, and now we have to go out the upper right corner of this room or we'll get stuck in the wall. But since we remember to do that, walk over here, go up, and just continue on. Nothing too special happening here. Head another screen over, and we use our newfound jumping ability to grab the magic powder, and if I ever reach my start button, wow. Trying to get the save and quit done on a 3DS original is a little tricky sometimes. Anyway, now we're going to go die because I suck. And by that I mean probably get trolled by the RNG here. Let's see. It's gonna be nice to me. Yeah. Oh my god, Shopkeep. Oh. Wow, the time I accidentally walked away and messed it up that time, he decided I'm gonna cooperate. Anyway, now the hardest boss in the entire series is killing us. We didn't need the shovel, but we do need the bow, if I ever succeed at picking it up. Good. Guess what? You got it for free. Are you proud of yourself? And yes, I'm very proud of myself. Because, you know, I was told when I was young, I was like, you know, the greatest accomplishment a man can hope for in life is stealing a bow and arrow in a video game at 28 years old. Oh yeah, I forgot why I don't equip that to A button, because you can end up wasting time doing that. But I killed 2 enemies this time instead of 4, and we get a different doghouse. Now we do some very precise wall zipping, and with that, we'll be going to a new destination. And now we're at the final boss. So, you know, nobody needs all those dungeons or learning about the plot or even learning the way through the windfish's egg. No, none of that when you can just go straight to the final boss. Okay, let's form one down. And let's see if the Aghanim form will be nice to me tonight. This fires two kinds of shots, reflectable and attack shots. It's completely random as to which it fires. If there's a good way to manipulate it, I sure don't know it. But that's two shots of it being nice to me. There, as you can see, there is a bit of an audio cue, so at least when he does that, I can hope to dodge it. Okay, one more hit. So, you know, naturally he'll do the off shot 5 times. Optimism in a Zelda game, it's the best thing to have. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't get the Moldorm skip. That's a ripoff. If you stand there and fire just right, you won't have to fight him like this, like I am doing right now. He'll just get stuck in his initial spawning point, and you can just whack him to death. That saves a lot of time, as you can see, because it's like 7 seconds compared to all the time I'm wasting right now. Okay, Ganon. Wow, so much went wrong there, I don't understand how I didn't get hit by any of that. Also, I apologize that I'm not holding this the steadiest. I'm trying to do this on actual console instead of an emulator, and unfortunately my recording setup is super ghetto. So now we reach the final form. We need to hit this thing 16 times to beat the game, so I can only miss 4 shots. So while I'd like to pretend I'm going to be super cool and go shoot 4 shots into the wall or something, that's not how I'm going to do things. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's 4, 5. I'm keeping count more for my benefit. 8. Starts to get a little faster and wilder with his arm swinging. I could have maybe gotten a 3rd shot off there, but I wanted to be safe. Okay, 5 more hits is gonna do it. 3 more. 1 more, and we're done. So now this is great. The nightmare is telling us about how their world's gonna disappear and how I pretty much just ruined everything because I'm a horrible jerk. And I don't know who that is talking to us. I'm assuming it's the Windfish, but he knows we're a thief. And now we get the nice, pretty colorized ending. You can't really see the text because of my recording quality, but basically the owl is all blah blah, I was actually the Windfish all along, and Link is like, great, so who are you and who's the Windfish? And the owl is about to tell us, you know, hey, you need to play all those instruments you collected. And, you know, that's really just fantastic. And here's the Windfish himself. I like how the Windfish screaming is represented as a series of ellipses. Anyway, that time was under 9 minutes, which, considering I'm kind of holding the 3DS awkwardly to record this at all, and I didn't get the Moldorn skip, that wasn't a bad time. Okay, so now we're being ordered to play the 8 instruments, and Link pulls them out and starts playing them, despite the fact that he never collected them to begin with. Which, I think that's just great, because it would be funny if, like, you skipped the whole game, and it actually ran an inventory check or something, and so the game just crashes because you don't have the instruments. I'd find it funny, at least. But, yeah, with that, we just start a new save file fresh and just beat the game without playing 99% of it. Anyway, this video's gone on long enough. We don't need to show the entire ending. Hope you enjoyed.